101.9 KHITS. We are at the historic, legendary Cains Ballroom. And Chubbs, we're going to get to give a backstage sneak peek of everything at the Cains and even hear some interesting stories and find out if it's haunted.
Okay, oh, it's haunted?
Oh, and now he's sick, right? You're not getting out of it this time.
All right.
Follow us. All right, guys, so now we are inside the historic Cains Ballroom here with the guy who runs the show, Chad Rogers. And of course, Chubbs is with us.
I don't run it.
The boss, not Chubbs.
Yes.
So we were just talking a little bit about the history of Cains Ballroom and how it didn't start off as Cains Ballroom. It was built in 1924, and what was it?
It was originally a car garage for for Tate Brady. He was built for him to work on his cars and fix cars.
Just for himself?
Massive garage.
Okay.
Yeah, massive, right, exactly.
Right, okay, and so then later on it evolved into a dance academy.
It did, correct, yes. And that was when Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys started doing their noon broadcast here on KVOO, actually.
Shout out.
Yep, shout out to KVOO, right. So, and so they would broadcast live every day at noon here. And at the time, the broadcast would reach to California and people would listen to it all over the world, really, from what I understand and the stories I've been told. So they knew coming live from the Cains Ballroom and the doors would be open and people in the city of Tulsa could just come in and watch them perform at noon every day.
We need a Chubbs and Tara.
I know,
Cains
right?
Ballroom live at
Okay.
noon.
That's awesome.
Well, but I've also heard, you know, it's been open for a very long time, that this building's actually haunted.
Yeah, that's what we need to get
Is
to.
it true?
I can't confirm or deny.
That means it's extremely haunted. Yeah.
No personal verification of that, but there are some that have experienced some things.
Oh. Well, that'll wrap up our time here at the Cains Ballroom.
So obviously the Cains is historic and has been open since 1924. So there have been quite a lot of famous acts that have gone through, which is of course going to have some mischief go on. A lot of people, does everybody ask you to see the Sid Vicious hole that he punched into the wall?
I'd say a good 90%. do.
90%.
So did he just randomly punch a wall in the back?
You know, the wall, it was backstage behind the stage originally, and there's a lot of rumors on how or why it was done, but the back side of this wall was led into the women's bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure whether he
No,
was...
that wasn't it.
Yeah.
No.
You said Hank Williams?
Yeah, passed out on the sofa.
Passed out on this here sofa.
Yes, amazing,
He
yes.
was set to be on stage and the band went on without him, right?
Correct, yep. He was able to do the first show, but couldn't do the second show, so he was passed out on the sofa. And
Man, right here.
dog-tired guitars.
Shout out.
Yep, shout out. Made these guitars for us out of
And
the
this is the
original
original
wood
floor.
floor. So yeah, this was the floor that was there when our family bought the Cains in 2002. From what we've been told, that floor was there for 20 plus more years, maybe more. I mean, I don't know for sure.
Record on there.
Yeah, take
Back to Tulsa.
Exactly, right. So it's really cool, and actually we've had an artist, John Moreland, play the guitar on the Cains stage
It's so heavy.
at his show. Yeah, feel how heavy that
Oh,
sucker
man.
is.
Oh wow, that is extremely heavy, and it was how much? So I will hand it back to you with both hands. It's very thick.
So in 2003, when we restored the Cains Ballroom and did some massive renovations, we found these tickets underneath the walls and in the walls, and they were the 10-cent Admit One tickets. What in our mind make me think that they came from in the 30s and 40s when Bob Wills used to do his Thursday, Friday, and Saturday dances at night down here, which is a cool piece of memorabilia. So we framed them all up and put them here in the office.
The last time I was at the Cains, the energy was incredible. The whole floor always bounces
Right.
when you come to the Cains
does.
Ballroom. right?
Yes,
Now,
it does.
there's a huge rumor that this mythical floor is spring-loaded. Is that true?
Now, we're not one to start rumors, but that's what we heard. It's a fact, right?
You know, it's spring loaded. No, not with actual springs, but it was built to have a bounce. Have a
And it
bounce.
You can
does.
feel it.
You
Yeah,
can.
you can literally feel it when I kind of go like this. I think he can probably feel it.
Oh, yeah.
And when
Well,
you-
hold on here. Let me do it. There you go. Now everyone can feel it, even you at home.
No, but when you get enough people in here, you know, and you're dancing around or even walking, you know, and enough people are doing it at the same time that you have a feel as though it's on springs.
Now, if you've been to the Cains Ballroom before, you've probably seen the infamous phone booth, but why would there be a telephone booth in Cains?
When we bought the place, you know, we were told that this phone booth had been in here for years, and the rumor was that when there was prohibition, that people would come to the shows down here. They would go in the phone booth. They would call their bootlegger to meet the bootlegger outside to get some whiskey or liquor. And at that time, I was told that there used to be numbers like penciled in here so that they knew,
Oh,
like
wow.
the bootlegger put their number in
Rodney
here
has the best deals.
Yeah,
Call this number.
for a good time.
All right, so a lot of us, when we come to the Cains Ballroom, we don't ever get to go really backstage. That's the one part that I don't get to see. And apparently everyone who comes signs their name on a wall back here, and I haven't seen it. Have you?
No, I can't wait to see it.
All right, well, hey, guess what? Come on, I'll
Come on
show you,
down.
even though I don't know where it's at. Well, that just about wraps it up. Chad, thank you again so much for having us out.
Thanks for coming
We can't
out.
tell you how much
Thank you so much, for sure. Thank
Made
you.
that real professional with the handshake. So, of course, thank you for watching, and make sure you come on out to the legendary Cains Ballroom.